Gang, what's poppin', man? Welcome back to Let's Talk Everything 414 podcast. Y'all already know what up with your boy. I am the host, Carnage Slaughter. Off top, man, everybody hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that like button, man. Let me let me see if I can pause Turk. Shout out Big Turk. Shout out Hot Boy Turk too, man. That's what I'm listening to, man. Hot Boy Turk. Then y'all see I'm on the game, of course. You feel me? Playing Black Myth Wukong. People want to smile and laugh. Wow. Bro, we ain't getting no younger, so why you want to have a frown on your face? You already getting old. Putting a frown on your face make you look older. You feel me? Like, you should be laid back, cool, giving the youngsters wisdom and knowledge and games. They want to go through the same things that we went through. You know what I'm saying? And for the ones that don't want to, you all right, young blood. All right. Yeah, let them be what they at, man. By these fucking self. Because it don't affect you until you allow it to. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they got tools, bro, to get rid of fools quietly. You don't even Hold on, gang. Hold on, gang. I'm doing something, man. They just want some attention. And when you acknowledge their ignorance, bro, that's what you do. You give them power. You feel me? You give them power when you relinquish your control. You English to control you. So I had to I'm watching Big Turk live, man. Watching Turk live. Shout out to Hot Boy Turk. You feel me? And he live right now, man. I had to go live, gang. What's popping with everybody out there, man? Welcome back once again. Like I said, welcome back. Hopefully YouTube get the notifications out there. That's all I wanted to do, man. I want y'all to realize something, gang. It cannot be in your reality. Hey, you got to go in the room with that coffee sound while I'm on live. You got to take it in the room. It cannot be in your reality if it's not in your mental. You feel me? It cannot be in your reality if it ain't in your mental, man. You know? I got so many people, I got so many friends wondering, how to, and what they call it manifesting, how to manifest properly. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You ain't going to manifest a thing if you don't already believe it exists. If you don't believe it exists, you ain't going to manifest nothing, gang. That's how it works. I've been learning a lot, man. I had a conversation with my guy, Meech, man. Shout out to Meech. You feel me? Real intelligent dude when it comes to metaphysics, when it comes to God, when it comes to the religion, when it comes to anything of those natures. You feel me? The man real intelligent. And he drop bombs every time, you feel me? And you got to understand the fundamentals of these things before you can understand anything about it. Anything, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cats out here, man, there's knowledge to learn, but we don't know where to seek it from. We don't know where to begin looking. It's many times where, coming up in my younger days, gang, I didn't know where to look. I didn't know exactly who to go to for this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who to call for or call on, my nigga. So a lot of this knowledge was untapped into until I started doing more research. The more research I did, it was like, damn, I stumbled upon a handful of knowledge. I stumbled upon a pot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Almost like stumbling upon a pot of gold. And at the end of the day, personally, you want to pass that knowledge out. That's what you want to do. Personally, you want to pass that knowledge out to everybody around you, gang. At the end of the day, you feel me? You got to be a fool if you don't want to pass that knowledge on to the next man. Right away, I'd be like, man, knowledge is power. Because a lot of niggas don't know how to live out here. They don't know how to survive out here, my nigga. A lot of niggas, they don't know
You know what I'm saying? What it is they trying to survive for. They ain't got purpose. You know, they ain't got skills. You know, they ain't got no means of surviving. They ain't got no means of nothing. You know? Hold on, y'all. My bad, gang. Yeah. But you know, like when you ain't got the purpose of surviving, or you don't know what you surviving for, gang, your life get a little tough. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I seen people that I used to kick it with, grew up with. They life got tough for them. You feel me? Life start beating their ass, and them be the motherfuckers we used to tell grab life by the horns. You know what I'm saying? Don't let life grab you by the horns. Grab life by the horns. You gotta understand what you're doing in life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand how to operate it. You gotta understand. Um, you got power. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand you got power that lies within you that allows you to control your destiny in your life. Some niggas allow other people to control their destiny in their life. They let other niggas get them involved in shit they ain't belong in, like gang. You know what I'm saying? Now that's hard. That's hard. You gotta be one crazy motherfucker to get yourself in something you don't belong in. You know how? You think, you know, some people they call it peer pressure. I don't call it peer pressure. I call it just being dumb, outright dumb, gang. Ain't no way in hell you supposed to involve yourself in no shit like that. Dealing with no niggas like that. Definitely if you know these niggas ain't got the best interest of you. You know what I'm saying? And some of these cats out here, gang, they be only out here just to steer you wrong anyway. They want to tell you some bullshit, tell you some false shit, feed you some lies. You know what I'm saying? Feed you a bunch of lies at the end of the day that don't fucking matter. Feed you some stories that nobody give a shit about. Like, gang, if you ain't helping me or if you ain't trying to help me get to my next level in life, then what you around for? What is you here for? If you ain't trying to help me better myself, if you ain't teaching me nothing to better my life along the way, you know what I'm saying? Consciously help me better my life, or making conscious decisions to better your life while you trying to better the youth life, then what are you around for? You know, you ain't here to help me, you here to help yourself. You here to help yourself rid me. And some of y'all got friends like that. Some of y'all got friends like that, man. And you let these friends, they lead you into situations and positions that you don't belong in. I was telling my son, and my son, he 13, and he be having friends like that of this nature, gang. And some of these cats out here, these friends that he have, gang, they don't got fathers in the household. Their moms probably ain't with them 9 times out of 10, 24/7. You know what I'm saying? She ain't with them all day. And at the end of the day, you can't do nothing but tell your child, like, look, don't be out there. Don't get caught up with them boys, gang. You know what I'm saying? The friends at the school, they caught smoking weed, smoking vape pens and shit. Don't be caught up with them boys, gang. You feel me? I don't know what future they got in their life, but I hope it's a bright one. But at the end of the day, you got a bright future in your life. You got a bright future ahead of yourself, and that's what you got to be focused on. These some of the things I used to wish somebody was telling me when I was younger, like, gang, focus, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Stay in school, do your job, stay on your business, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't slip into the wrong crowd. Don't slip up with the wrong people. Don't let people talk you into anything. These some of the things I wish people was telling me. But at the end of the day, I was too busy trying to run my crowd. I was too busy trying to be the leader, of my camp. I didn't lead them the wrong way though. I wasn't leading nobody the wrong way. I wasn't guiding you down to your death. You feel me? I wasn't guiding you into the stores to steal and shit. I wasn't guiding you on licks and shit like that, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to do little dirt myself, but at the end of the day, like, the people around me, I ain't want them in that shit. They have families. You feel me? I used to feel like most of the people was more valued than I was. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I felt like that, but I did. At one point in time, I felt like most of the people was more valued than I was. It felt like I ain't had no value to myself. I had to learn the value that I had. You feel me? I had to gather that value. I had to understand that value. You know what I'm saying? And once I was able to understand that, then I was able to grow. You know what I'm saying? Once I was able to understand that value within myself, then I was able to grow. See, you can't grow unless you understand the value within yourself and the purpose of what you're growing for. You know, you can't grow unless you understand the value and the purpose of what you're growing for. See, some people ain't got no purpose in life. They don't know why they growing. They don't even know why they moving forward. Sometimes it's materialistic things, you know, and that right there, you gotta take yourself away from. You gotta take yourself away from all the materialistic things that you want out of life, gang. That right there, it'll get you lost. It'll have you forgetting what's your real purpose out here. What's your purpose on these streets? What's your purpose in the world? What's God purpose for you? You feel me? What's the universe purpose for you? At the end of the day, you will slip hold of that, you know, all because you're dealing with the wrong people. You out here throwing off the wrong vibes. You don't believe in yourself. You know, a lot of this shit started with believing in yourself, man. Now, if I would have known that when I was younger, gang, it would have been, you feel me? I believe I would have been on a whole different path. But a lot of this started with believing in yourself. It started with the seeds that was planted in your mind, in your head when you was younger. You feel me? It started with all of that. It started with your belief system, what you believe in. And a lot of nowadays, a lot of people, they don't believe in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or it's hard for them to believe in anything because they never had nothing to hold on to believe in. Nobody never gave them nothing to believe in, gang. You know, due to the fact nobody never gave you nothing to believe in, you know, you ain't got nothing to grab to believe in. You don't know what to look for. You don't know what's right and wrong. You don't know what's not right and wrong. You don't know what you can do with the powers that lies within you. And I did a segment like that the other night. I wasn't on live long. You feel me? Tonight, I believe I'm gonna be on longer than I was the other night. But I did a segment like that. It was called the powers that lies within. You feel me? Because every day I learn about more powers that I have within myself, gang. Definitely conscious powers, definitely mental powers, more powers. And a lot of us, we don't study enough of ourselves to understand it. You know, we don't study enough of ourselves to understand what we really can do. The most part we study is the doubts. You know what I'm saying? We usually doubt in ourselves, like, damn, I can't do this. I can't get there. You know what I'm saying? It's something in me that doesn't stop me from obtaining this certain or this particular desire that I want out of life. Gang, at the end of the day, you can do anything you put your mind to. You can do anything you put your mind to. I'm going to tell you something. The thoughts that you regularly have, they can't be negative thoughts, though. You got to push out positive thoughts. That's the thing. A lot of people don't know that. You got to be pumping out positive thoughts daily, 24/7. You feel me? Not one time in your lifetime can you spur out a negative thought, because that negative thought will get created and brought forth to your reality, gang. The sooner you realize that, man, the sooner you'll change, the sooner you'll start doing things different, the sooner you'll start manifesting your DR, your desired reality. A lot of people don't know that either. At the end of the day, I feel like if it's something out there that you really want, you're gonna attack it. You're gonna get to it. You know, you're gonna make sure you get to it. You ain't gonna let nothing stop you. You know, I done seen people time and time again throughout my lifetime get stopped, and you know, they get held up because of limitations or because of things they believe that, you know, that was stopping them. Like, yo, this the reason I can't move forward. This the reason I can't get here. This the reason I can't do that. I used to be one of them people, gang. I used to think like that. You feel me? I had to change that narrative after I started watching and learning and doing my research. You know what I'm saying? And figuring shit out. Like, oh wait, hold up. It ain't, you know, it ain't that. It ain't that. A lot of people gonna let you go ahead along in life and believe that, yeah, it's just that, my nigga. You are just that bad. Don't nobody want to fuck with you. Don't nobody want to hire you. Ain't nobody trying to sign you. You feel me? Ain't nobody looking for you. People let you believe that. They ain't gonna tell you the real. They're not gonna sit there and tell you the real. Like, look, you got so much potential in you. All you gotta do is this. All you gotta do is you gotta get your way here. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Make the steps over here. Connect with these people. This is what you gotta do. You gotta design this type of platform for yourself. Or you gotta, they not gonna feed you that information, gang. Want me to tell you why? Because they don't want you ahead of them. They're not gonna let you get a step ahead of them, my nigga. No way, no how. Like, you know. And when you start understanding life, gang, and you start understanding people, and you start understanding energy, then it really hits you like, oh, okay, I see why. I see people. See, they can't get there. They can't get to the levels that you probably able to achieve in life. That's them. If they not learning, if they not doing what they got to do, gang, to get there to the levels that you trying to achieve in life or the levels they trying to achieve in life, then that's them. But at the end of the day, if you can do it, then do what you got to do. Everybody ain't gonna make it, gang. Everybody ain't gonna make it. I repeat, everybody ain't gonna make it with you. So that's why you always gotta have that drive. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, like even at the moments you want to give up. I remember it was moments I wanted to give up, my nigga. Like doing music, like I said, I wanted to give up, but I had to bounce back. And now that I'm looking at the world, gang, and I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? The world is vast, life is vast. You know, through this music, I want to touch people a different way. Not through all the drill, bang, bang, shoot them up shit. Even though I know that's how niggas make their money out there off the music, I want to touch them through a different format, you know, in music. You know what I'm saying? I want to send out a different message. But it ain't hard. I was gonna say it's hard. It's not hard, actually. You know what I'm saying? It's possible to do, but at the end of the day, it's like that's what I gotta do. I gotta apply the action to do that. I think a lot of people should. Some of the biggest platforms should be doing that though. You know what I'm saying? Also, not just, you know, me, little old me. Everybody should be doing that. That's the way to a new life. That's the way to a new way, a new journey, my nigga. That's the way to a new consciousness. Everybody put the messages in there, but don't get it twisted. The moment they get to doing that, man, shit, nigga, them platforms snatching their music down. They don't want to hear that shit. They do not want their people woken up. They don't want none of these blind sleep motherfuckers woken up at all. They not finna feed you that information. They ain't gonna let no artist feed you that information either. You feel me? It's like a whoopsie, motherfucker. You gotta do your own research and find that shit. That's exactly how I found it. Like, you know, like I was slipping across little shit. I know a lot of people out there, they found information through TikTok and shit. I don't be on TikTok like that looking for the information. I actually was looking and found this shit on YouTube, my nigga, searching and seizing. You feel me? Or Google. You know what I'm talking about? Popping information that's needed out there, knowledge that's needed, which a lot of people can't give. You know, it's so much bullshit that's going around, my nigga. So much fake shit going around. There's so much hickory dickory dock ass shit going around. Like, come on, gang. This ain't what we want to hear. This ain't the shit we want to see. Not me personally. You know, I want to see some shit that and better than me. I want to see some shit that I can embody and it take me to the next level. You feel me? It take me to my next heights. It's a lot of things around us that we can't do that with. It's a lot of content around us that we can't do that with, man. Niggas dropping all types of bullshit. I'm talking about plenty bullshit. Now I mean content like streamers and shit like that. Music, my nigga. Music got one of the biggest platforms that connect with people in general. Like I'm talking about right through the open ears, nigga. Everybody listening to what you put out. Everybody listening to the music you drop and what you saying. And they resonate with it. You feel me? They can relate to it. Some of them can relate to it. They resonate with it and they feel it. You feel me? It creates a mood and a feeling for them. It sets them in this mode. And now they in mode. You feel me? Depends on what mode you set. Now they in mode, it's going down. Whether you set a bad or a good mode, don't let it be a bad mode. It's over. They ready to get their pistol and get out here and shoot that thing moving. You know? At the end of the day, I feel like shit. You can still get the same results spreading it positive. You can still get the same results doing positive work, gang. You can still get the same results doing honest work. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of niggas out there, or a lot of people, I should say, they make it like, man, you got to do the worst shit in life just to get on. You got to do the most harmfulest thing in life just to get on. Like the number one thing you hear these artists talking about, catch a body. Like what? Catch a body? Why in the fuck I want to go catch a body and put myself in harm's way, gang, and the law's way, and now they looking for me, FBI on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Homicide detectives. Why in the fuck would a nigga go do that? Like, make it make sense, man. Some of you niggas don't make sense. That shit don't make sense. That ain't living life, my nigga. You got to look over your shoulders for the rest of your life. You got to look over your shoulders for their people, for the police. Like, you got to hope that motherfuckers ain't hunting you down. You got to worry about karma for the rest of your life. At the end of the day, that's not the life we want to live, gang. If you want to, if you one of them niggas that want to live that life, be my guest. But at the end of the day, nigga, life ain't about that. Everybody out here don't want to live that type of lifestyle, gang. You hear me? Everybody out here don't want to live that type of lifestyle. Some niggas, they really want to move somewhere out of the country. Maybe if they want to stay in the country, they want to go buy themselves some land, a house. You feel me? Set shit up, do what they got to do, make shit happen. Put their family on, start a business, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I can imagine everybody out there, they probably want to buy their own home, my nigga. Set their family straight, buy their parents a house if they out there still living. But the shit you niggas promoting out here, that shit dead. That's getting niggas killed. That's getting niggas knocked off. That's getting niggas blocked knocked off. For real, there's niggas out here, you feel me, that they think that's all they know. And you know, like I said, like my nigga, sometimes these motherfuckers out here who gotta carry and they don't even gotta carry, you feel me? But they got to just because of the shit they live through, just because of the, you know, environment they live in, just because, you know, ain't no telling. So that's traumatic shit. That's traumatizing shit that they going through every day, day to day. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, how can you get to your higher self if you got to worry about that? If you got to look over your shoulder every day, gang, you can't. You'll never be able to. You'll never be able to. You know? It's like, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here, gang. They'll tell you this and that. You know? It's a lot of people that look at what you're doing now. A lot of people, they expect certain shit from you. Let you have that same expectation for them or from them. You think it's gonna go that way? You think you really finna get the results you're looking for or the results you expected? No, that shit don't fly that way. So I don't know why you trying to live up to somebody's expectations out there, gang. You feel me? You ain't gotta live up to nobody's expectations but yourself. That's all that is. You're supposed to live up to your own expectations. You feel me? You're supposed to do what you gotta do for yourself. A lot of niggas be focused on what somebody else doing. Oh man, they got this over there, man. They riding big, man. Dude just bought a house, dog. Why how they get that and I ain't get this? Like, stop focusing on that, man. You gotta focus on yourself, gang. You see, that's the problem with a lot of people out here, gang. You focused on what another person got, what they made, what they doing over here, how they got it over here. That shit don't matter. Because I'm gonna tell you something, you don't know what they have to go through to get what they have to get, gang. You don't know what they had to go through to get what they had to get. You don't know what moves they had to bust, what plays they had to play to make things happen, gang. You feel me? So it's a lot of niggas, they be pocket watching for nothing. Like, yo, stop pocket watching, gang. You gotta focus on you. That's why you ain't got nothing, because you too busy worried about what everybody got, worried about what they got over there. You trying to pay attention to what dude them got right here. You worried about, like, gang, come on, when you gonna get your shit together? When you gonna get your shit together? You know, that's what you ask yourself. Like, damn, when you gonna get your shit together? I bet you never asked yourself that. A lot of niggas didn't. A lot of niggas out there never asked themselves that. I'll tell you why, because they too focused on everybody else out there. They worrying about when everybody else gonna get their shit together. Or what everybody else got, or what everybody else spending. How everybody else doing, like, gang, kill it, man. That shit don't work like that. Kill it. Ain't nobody on none of that. You hear me? Everybody on the bag. Everybody doing something to make themselves relevant. Everybody doing something to make themselves validated in oneself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the haters, you let them keep hating. If they hating, that's cause that you doing something right, gang. Once they hating, you doing something right. That's how you know you doing something right. There's a lot of niggas out here. Yeah, the moment the hate come, they want to stop. They scared. You know what I'm saying? The moment the hate come, they want to stop. Like, no, nigga, just come with it. They hated Jesus. They hated Jesus. Stop playing. So this will come with it. So now you already know what field you're stepping in. You already know how you got to come. You got to come teed up. You got to come ready. You got to come in defense mode. You got to come already with your tools. You know what I'm saying? Ready to get down to business if it had to. Simple as that. Like, man, that's like when I come, gang, I'm coming. I'm ready for business, man. I'm ready to get to the business, man. I'm ready to get to the bottom line of making everything happen, man. Putting in the action and making it take place. You see, that's the only thing people missing. They missing the action with their manifestation. You ain't applying no action. You ain't applying no action. So, you know, like, come on, gang. This shit ain't rocket science. Shit ain't rocket science, man. Like I said, a lot of you niggas out there, y'all want somebody to feel sad for you, gang. A nigga can't feel sad for you, man. You ain't done nothing for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You want a nigga to feel bad for you when you down and out, gang. When you hurt, when you depressed. No, a nigga ain't gonna feel sad for you, gang. You ain't done enough for yourself. So why should a motherfucker come along and feel sad for you? You see, when you really popping it, like when you popping it like that, and a motherfucker see you popping it like that, and they know you trying, gang, then a motherfucker gonna come and throw you that help. Then they gonna come and offer you that. You know, look, you good, gang, you straight, you need this, you need that. No, right now you ain't doing it. I know some niggas like that right now. They think everybody supposed to know. Ain't nobody falling to your footstep, nigga. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Like, definitely, if you ain't trying to help yourself, then what the fuck I'm gonna help you for, gang? That's real. Like, if you ain't trying to help yourself, what I'm gonna help you for, man? You know, after a while, see, I was telling niggas too, after a while, you gotta cut that help off, man. After a while, you gotta cut their water short, man. You can't always feed them niggas, man. You gotta cut that water short. You gotta let that shit go. You feel me? You gotta burn that bridge, cause look, motherfuckers are using it till they can't no more. They'll use you until you can't, until they can't no more, my nigga. Use you until it's no more to take. And once that's done and gone and you drain, my nigga, then they move into the next one and use them. So you gotta understand, like, yo, it's only certain intricate motherfuckers that you can deal with. Real motherfuckers that you can really deal with. Like, okay, look, you know, they like my kind. We're gonna run this up. We're gonna do this. It's a loyal motherfucker. And at the end of the day, I gotta make sure the end of the split is split. Simple. Simple. You know? Simple. That's real. Like, but niggas don't want to hear what's real. They want to hear that fake shit, gang. So a lot of you niggas out there want to hear that fake shit, man. For what? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all want to hear that negative shit. For what? I don't know, gang. You hear me? Niggas want to hear that. Gang. Yeah. But that's how I feel. I feel like niggas should be out here teaching, man. That's what all the big OGs should be doing, teaching something that's knowledgeable to the younger crowd, teaching something, you know what I'm saying? Something that's conscious, something that a person could really pick up from, you know, teach a nigga how to care again. Don't nobody care out here no more. That's what's crazy. Don't nobody out here care no more, gang. You know what I'm saying? And then they expect you to care. And the only time they care is when it's something, you know, that got something to do with their family, their people. But you can't be that selfish. You can't be that selfish. You know, you gotta have enough heart to care for everybody out there around you, gang. Everything around you, honestly. That's what a person gotta do. And ain't nobody out here telling nobody that. They ain't popping that type of information. Cause like I said, don't nobody care to get that information out here. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care to have that information shared. Don't nobody care to have that information understood. You know what I'm saying? Help a motherfucker. Don't kick nobody when they down, gang. You feel me? Help them up. Teach them. People only get down because they weren't taught how to stay off that ground. And I already know in life you gotta learn. You know, in life you gotta learn. Everything is a lesson. In life, everything is a lesson. Some people take shit in life that happen as a loss. Everything ain't no loss, my nigga. Sometimes you gotta take it as a lesson and learn. Look, I ain't gonna do that the next time. Next time I know what to do. Definitely, if it's something that you can come back from, always know that yes, in life that was a lesson. You know, it wasn't no loss. You learn. You learn from that. You learn how to bounce back from that. You learn now next time, look, I'm gonna move like this because I moved the wrong way that time. You feel me? Next time I'm gonna move my like this because I moved the wrong way that time. Now I know what to do. So a lot of people that got the knowledge and the skills out here, y'all should be teaching that to the motherfuckers who don't know. Because like I said, sometimes people bump their head because they don't know. Sometimes people go through trials and tribulations out here in the street because they don't know, gang. So now they put themselves in harm's way. And they ain't know no better. You feel me? They ain't know no better. Nobody ever taught them. Family never gave a fuck to teach them. So now if you one of the motherfuckers that run into them, run across them, then you let them know. Then you put them on game. Hey, look, shorty. This right here go like this happened like this. You gotta watch over there. You know, all the above. All the above. You gotta put motherfucker on game, gang. Like a lot of niggas, they don't want to put you on game. And that selfish shit, that shit don't survive. That shit don't last long. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? All that knowledge these niggas be having, they don't want to put you on game. They ain't sharing no knowledge. They ain't sharing no keynotes. Like, man, that shit ain't gonna last long. You know, that's why I love to spread the knowledge with somebody, gang. It's all about teaching the next person because everybody don't know. So they bump their head. You feel me? They fall short. You feel me? They lose their life out here because they don't know. So, nigga, teach. Nigga, teach. That's what it's about. Teach. Show somebody something, gang. Show somebody something. You got so much knowledge. Show them. You got so much understanding. Show them. You know, and at the end of the day, once what you show them help them, then you know your point will be proven. But like I said, a lot of people they can't do that. They don't know nothing. A lot of people can't do that because they don't know nothing, gang. And that's what it's like. Like, damn, for real. Brother, you don't know nothing. You don't know much. So now you can't show me nothing. You can't teach me nothing. That shit crazy, man. But you know, you gotta change the way you behave, gang. And the only way to change the way you behave is to change the way you think. Change your thought process, change your mind. You feel me? That's it. Hey, get up out of here, man. Come on, man. Stop coming here and getting sauce. Hey. Man, good food, gang. Yeah, most definitely though. Like I said, man, this should be teaching all around the world, man. Y'all better get to studying that consciousness too, man. Go pick up y'all a couple books out there, man. Study yourself. You feel me? Learn about how powerful your brain is. That's why they used to say that shit in elementary school. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Like, I didn't know how serious it was. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't know how serious that was until I knew how serious this was. Right now, it's people around us that done lost their mind, my nigga, due to the drugs, due to the shit they on, the things they done been through, you know what I'm saying? The things they done witnessed. They done lost their goddamn minds and don't know how to get it back. They on a forever lost roller coaster, forever gone roller coaster. They don't know how to get it back. You know, I be feeling bad for them type of people out there, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. I'm happy as hell that I still got my sanity, you know. But I be feeling bad for them people. And at the end of the day, I feel like some people they don't feel bad for themselves. Some people they don't care for themselves, gang. Anyway, gang, like I said, yeah, man, there's a lot of shit out here, man, in life to learn though. But you know, you got to do your own research, man. You got to go figure it out. You got to go get your ass up and do the studies. You know, that's all it takes. If somebody really wants to know something, they gonna figure that out. Just like if somebody really wants to do something, they gonna do it. They gonna get to it. They ain't gonna play. You know. But I feel like a lot of people out here they playing. They playing. Hey, and while we at it, gang, make sure y'all go like all that new music I just dropped, gang. Videos coming soon to it. You feel me? Work in progress right now. It's just a little rough when you're working by yourself, when you're doing everything. Um, and like I told you, I do everything, man. I do the engineering, I do the podcast to myself, I do my own writing, you feel me? I do my own uploading, I do all of that, man. And it used to take a toll, you feel me? Like it's regular now, it's a normal thing. But when I was doing it years ago, gang, that's when I first learned. I ain't gonna lie, I had more of a drive. And I think it was the wrong drive. I think it was just because I seen how much money them superstars was making, man. Just because I seen how much money them boys was getting every night. All the shows they was doing and shit, they catching 30,000 back end money. Like, gang, I was equipped for that. I'm still equipped for that. Don't get it twisted. I'm still equipped for that. Like, you know, I got music and more music and more music for days, you know, to drop. But at the end of the day, I feel like I think I took the that drive and that passion for the dollar bill. Because a lot of people will be like, why you doing it? Well, you know, I'm doing it for a check. Ain't you doing it for a check? That's the only way. No, nigga, some niggas out here really getting messages out to their people, they listeners. Some niggas out here really talking about something. They really popping some gems to some motherfuckers, some gems that don't even supposed to be said, but they getting them out there, you know, with they slick ass through the words and the wordplay, how they rhyme. You know what I'm saying? And some listeners, they really catching it. Those that's woke, those that ain't woke, they listening to it as a regular ass rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Regular ass hip hop, street rap. You feel me? But you gotta understand one thing, man. Everybody don't do it for the same purpose of why you do it. You might do it for the money. You might do it for the money, gang. Everybody don't do it for that purpose. You hear me? Everybody don't do it for that purpose. Some people doing this shit for another whole reason, for another whole purpose, gang. And that's for you to figure out. But they already got theirs figured out, so you know they moving on up. They moving on up. And at the end of the day, when you learn that, yo, you can move on up through your belief system, through whatever it is you believe in, it becomes easy to you. It become easy to you, gang. Anyway, yeah, man. Like, I feel like a lot of times you just gotta use your mind, man. A lot of people don't use their mind. Definitely our culture, the black people, they don't use their mind. Black people don't use their mind. The first thing they want to do is negative. You know what I'm saying? To be the most dumbest shit, gang. Like, why you gotta be so? You know what I'm saying? I never knew that. Like when I was in school and being bad, gang, and then I start growing up, I start understanding, like, oh, okay, this is why I shouldn't be. This is why. This is why I should be doing this. This is why I'm supposed to be following directions. But like I said, it took me to get older to understand it. And once I started understanding that, gang, I wished I would have then, you know, followed directions back then. I wished I would have paid attention. Like, you know, I'm smart as hell now, still the same as when I was young. But, you know, I think if I would have made clear decisions, I would have made clear decisions, smarter decisions, wiser decisions, um, wisdom-based decisions, then maybe I would have been farther. But who gives a shit? Because I don't regret where I'm at. You feel me? I'm actually in one of the best spaces and best zones in my life. You know, um, and that's one thing you know about life. You can't regret nothing. You can't regret nothing you didn't do. You can't regret nothing that you didn't get a chance to do. Like you gotta live your fucking life. You really gotta live your life. Like gang, you gotta live your life, man. which most people they scared to do. Most people they scared to live their life. You hear me? I've been living my life all my life. I've been living my life all my life and focused. Yes, sometimes I had the ups and downs, the hurdles, the battles with, you know, not believing in myself, family loss, tragic loss. Like, man, I can keep going on and on. At the end of the day, I feel like some people know when the universe is sending them a sign and some don't. I feel like some people know when they're targeted for greatness and some don't. You feel me? That's just what I feel like. At the end of the day, gang, I feel like some people just, they don't know when they calling is, man. I understood the calling a long time ago. It's like, damn. But I think I decided not to, go full fledged, now it's full fledged or nothing because right now, shit, nigga family gotta eat. We got bills to pay, houses gotta be bought, all types of shit. Now those things you don't put as worries in your mind though, gang. You gotta keep going and believe in yourself and make sure you know that you're gonna take care of those. The universe gonna help you take care of those. You know what I'm saying? That's manifesting and apply that action to it. So, you know, like I said, hey, I just feel like, man, there's a lot more that could be done out here, man. Everybody could do a lot more, man, than what they already doing. And the only way we could do that is applying ourselves to it. So look, I love y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe. I am out. That's about my time, man. I will be back at y'all with more content tomorrow, gang. I am out. Y'all stay up, keep your head up, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Gone.